Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and here I have another review for you of another horror film from Joe Francis with his Big Sur movie house productions called the Texas Frightmare Massacre. And it involves in the very beginning of the film, we have two guys who I believe that they are Wyatt and Marty, and these guys are played by Tyler Hayes and Daryl Ray Herman, and these guys are trying to. They see a commercial for a security position, and they apply for it, and they end up um, they end up going and applying for this place, and they are introduced to a guy played that plays the boss of this security firm, who was played by Hunter Barnett. And he's kind of a major pain kind of a character where the things that he comes up with is just comical. But I like the banter between these two guys in the very beginning. They think that the security officers really need to have a cool mustache, and I like that aspect of it. They seem kind of goofy, and then of course, there's another character who's um, uh, uh, evidently his name is Todd Head, and he is played by David Ayers. He's a curly-haired, blonde guy, and he gets to tag along with two other characters who are on their way to the Texas Frightmare um, horror convention. And along the way, they try to get rid of him, but in reality, he follows them. And while this couple is about to get it on in their hotel room, he comes in, um, kills the one guy, takes on the horse head mask, and ends up um, uh, fucking this girl instead. And he takes, and I don't know how she couldn't recognize that he wasn't her boyfriend at first. And then he kind of goes on a killing spree. And some other friends who end up at the horror convention end up um, getting girls of their own. And while one of them is in his hotel room, um, Todd Head ends up going and killing the girl that is fucking him, and he's like, that was just the coolest thing that ever happened. And so they hatch a plan to. Evidently, there's a party later on that there's a bunch of people invited to, and they end up killing all the people involved. And I totally enjoyed this film. First of all, the audio from the film 4 years ago was terrible. And I hate to say this, Joe, it was terrible, at least to me. Whereas the audio in here was dead on, very good. I liked the characters in here a lot better than I did in Survival. I think you definitely had some better actors this time around, and I think that the people that were involved with this production were having a hell of a lot more fun with their roles. I mean, come on. Who the hell would think of uh, going around as a guy in a head mask, going and killing people at a horror convention? I mean, it's a simple storyline. It's several stories dealing with each other, and the security guards end up at the same hotel that this massacre takes place. So um, I enjoyed this production a lot better. Um, I liked the kills that were involved in here. I liked the humor involved between the characters, and this was just a better film all the way around. And I ended up picking up a copy from a friend of mine that evidently was signed. And this used to be sold on tfmdvd.com, but it is also out of print. So um, definitely enjoyed this film. Better quality, um, and I think the filmmaker learned a lot since his previous production. And this is only his second film, and this is my newest favorite film that I'll probably be watching again soon. So, in any case, hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my page if you have not. Definitely check out some of my other reviews. I think that my viewpoints are very cool. And yeah, uh, thanks ahead of time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the traffic. And have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. I just enjoy watching films of this nature and enjoy describing them for you. In any case, thank you again and have a great afternoon.